behind a terrorist act. He tried to take out Gaddafi. France would not give us air, would not allow us to go through their airspace. Obviously, the great Margaret Thatcher did. We almost killed Gaddafi.
We have the
But we
exclusive.
bought this house. It was said by isolationists and leftists that that was unconstitutional. We never heard from Gaddafi again. Until the Clinton administration.
I hear there's a bar in the old
Now, the fact of
jail
the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, Reagan built up the United States military not to go to
Stay
war,
clear of those men.
but to prevent it. When your enemies see weakness or even worse, a bunch of Tokyo Roses running around.
Word is, something bad went down in the old museum of witchcraft up in Salem.
Who claim
Why
not
would
to want
anyone even
war,
go
but
there?
in
It's been
fact,
abandoned forever.
precipitated. It is their voices, it is their faces, it is their broadcasts that the enemy use to create their own motivation and misjudge America.
Hello. Have you been here before?
The vast majority of Americans in this country
first
do
time.
not trust you,
Thought so.
and they know it's the enemy.
Some ground rules. This isn't
Yet there are
education.
voices in this country who are
No
heard
mucho.
over and over again.
Got it.
Good. Now that we understand
Telling us
each
he's
other,
not the enemy.
welcome to
Ukraine's the enemy.
Sure.
Zelensky's the
Let's take a
enemy.
look.
a paying customer.
How so? I'll get to that in a minute. More and more we're hearing this same chorus sound very much like Bernie Sanders. In the old days, George McGovern. Today, yesterday, they come out and they say, we want a long-term ceasefire. What the America is doing is evil. In supporting Israel. Really? So we have a growing coalition, ladies and gentlemen, of Islamists, Marxists, and isolationists. All who attack America, but only one that pretends to support America. The isolationists. They say history repeats itself. It certainly does. And that's the problem. People don't know history. They don't want to learn history.
What are you doing, Max?
So many think like Marxists and pretend they hate Marxists. Even early in the 1940s, when Hitler actually defeated France, was defeating Britain, already gobbled up the countries right on his border and beyond. 3/4 of the American people felt something should be done about this. But the isolationist movement, led by Charles Lindbergh, oddly enough, ironically enough, called the America First Movement, was born at Yale Law School with a handful of students. It would become the biggest so-called anti-war movement in the history of the country at the time, over 800,000 known members. Congress was afraid to act. FDR, in many ways, was afraid to act, and he did what he could. He was afraid to act. The Republican Party was
What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I
Swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, for family!
This is an horrible war. Hitler could be negotiated with. He could be...
Put the gun down now.
We celebrate those who survived, because there are only a few thousand left, as part of the greatest generation. 3 members of my family were part of the greatest generation. 1904, my grandfather fought in the Iwo Jima War, and my great-uncle fought in Guadalcanal.
So thirsty. Don't move. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother? I swear I'm not a Sith. Don't shoot me. Thanks for family.
You know, as a result of World War II, domestically, we lost our Constitution. That's correct. FDR was an early Bernie Sanders. They burned down the barriers, separation of powers, difference between government and the private sector. We lost our Constitution, a big chunk of it. The late 30s and early 40s, the United States, the 70s was our colleges and universities. Nazi students from tenured, not so much tenured, but old-time professors at these colleges and universities would go to Nazi Germany, lecture, trash their own country, come back, and fight. Germany did what they did. Yale, Harvard, Princeton were centers of anti-Semitism and neo-Nazism.
Put the gun down now.
There was an
He's a
ambassador
Sith. He'll kill us all.
by the name of Joseph Kennedy
Kyle,
Sr.
no!
Okay, show's over. There are no sins in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
He made connections with pacifists in isolation in Britain, of all places. Would back-channel messages from Kennedy to the Hitler regime, and he was sympathetic to them. And it got so bad that FDR had to pull his ass back, and of course met him at the SEC, but nonetheless.
What? Okay.
Nonetheless. At the United States State Department, this war broke out. It was filled with anti-Semites as it is today.
Excuse
It's
me.
actually led by a self-hating
Damn
anti-Semite
waste of
who just
blood.
barely made it anymore. They did everything they could to prevent real Jewish refugees from Europe from coming to the United States. And caps.
Excuse me.
Back
Are you
then, in various
lost?
countries and ethnicities, the Jews were
I'm
well
an
below their
important
cap.
man. You better not be trying to waste my time.
But FDR
If I wanted to talk to you, you know it. You want something? Listen up. Everyone wants something from me, so don't make a fool of yourself.
in any way sided with the enemy. They had a correspondent in
You're
Berlin.
bothering me. You don't want to bother a man like me, okay? If I wanted to talk to you, you know it.
Spewing propaganda for the Third Reich.
I'll be
The
front.
New York Times
I'll be
did
front.
everything it could to cover up the Holocaust. Because the owner of the New York Times, a German Jew, American of course, didn't want to have his paper viewed as a Jewish
Reefer?
He was a self-hating Jew.
I don't know. They just had their thing. They're just hanging
There
out.
are many.
They're just
In our
hanging out.
media today,
Their bowl
too.
of food is still out there. Neither one ate the old
In our
Roy.
government today, too.
Old Roy!
That dried food's been sitting there for a week.
Japan attacks us.
Protocol.
Okay, nobody's ate that.
I don't care.
Let's go.
Charles Lindbergh had been a great hero, had led this isolationist movement. In fact, he even said,
Don't wear that
France
outfit.
is gone, Britain cannot win. Why
too
would we get
revealing.
involved in such turmoil?
Really?
I don't
Why
wanna
would we
look at
drag
your
ourselves
boobs.
into their wars? They're far away, they're an ocean away.
Sweater on
You'll look like this by the time we
provided at no extra charge.
If Britain falls,
You're beautiful.
I'll take it.
Here's the key.
That's what he
Let me
said.
be the first to welcome you as a resident of the
I just
great
refreshed my
green
memory about all
jewel.
this morning and this afternoon.
That's all right. You won't be for long.
But the Axis powers,
You can handle it.
stop.
I'll help you. I'll encourage you.
Stop. Unless they're stopped.
I will encourage you.
Either by economic, military, or psychological.
Carry a Slim Jim in your purse.
A little something every couple hours.
As long as it's meat.
I had friends
or low carb. It doesn't matter.
Geneva.
Enjoy your new home.
France are part of this movement or that movement.
I already gave you. What do you want?
They're saying things, they're doing things.
Toothpicks. They're in the with the seasonings.
I'm not Charles Lindbergh, rinser.
No, rinse it out with salt water. All right. Well, where the spices are is there's toothpicks aplenty.
I believe this country's worth defending. Our nation would not even exist but for the fact that France assisted us. There's no way we would have won a Europe. No way. Without the French Navy.
Shut up.
And by the way, as a result of the French Navy helping us defeat the Brits, France went bankrupt. We needed France. We needed our ally. We needed our allies in World War II. We need our allies today.
Yes?
People talk about globalism. Really? They don't need globalism. When I see Republicans in the House and the Senate and elsewhere kissing Putin's ass, that's globalism. When I see them making excuses for the Islamo-Nazis in the Middle East, that's globalism. Now the clock cuts me off, but I want to continue when I return.
I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Keep calm. I'm standing still.
That's exactly what a synth.
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look cool. All right, we can do business.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what we
Over
got.
$10,000 in back taxes to the IRS. Please listen carefully. The IRS does not joke around and will not stop their collection.
I'm not bringing anything up.
Tonight, the IRS letters.
No, I'm not.
Or wage garnishments and would like to
You don't order me.
we can help. Due to the financial functions of the country, the
No.
IRS is making it easier
Because I
than
don't
ever
want
to
to.
settle tax
That's your
problems
job,
for those
do
who
it.
owe more than $10,000. We can help settle your delinquent tax problems, end all collections, and
What can I pay it?
reduce your back taxes significantly.
Yeah, I know, son. It's just like I gotta do all the dishes that you leave around.
We've helped thousands of tax
You don't care.
like you, but you must call 800
As long as they're done.
1299 today to stop your tax problem from getting worse. The information is free and the help is real.
Oh, forget it.
800-806-1299. That's 800-806.
I make you dinner, I make you lunch, I make you lunch for work. It's
1299.
not like I'm just sitting around here.
1320 WJAS.
Roy and Jason Locks for Locks on Your Retirement, Saturday mornings at 8 and Sunday mornings at 8 and 11:30 to get the news and information you need to make your retirement dream a reality. That's Locks on Your Retirement with Roy and Jason Locks, Saturday mornings at 8 and Sunday mornings at 8 and 11:30. Securities offered through JW Cole Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through JW Cole Advisors. JW Cole Financial, JW Cole Advisors, and the Synergy Group Inc. are not affiliated.
Hey everyone, Daryl from the GD Morning Show here. I gotta talk to you about my friend Mike Fanto with Tower Auto Sales. Now, not long ago, I got into a car wreck. My car was essentially totaled. Wasn't the best day, but the days got better after that. I reached out to Mike at the Tower office. That's 200 Freeport Road in the Fox Chapel area. He walked me through my options and the steps I needed to take. That's what he does because that's who he is. If you hear us on the Saturday show, Tower Auto 412, 7:30 a.m. right here on the Dr. Pittsburgh 1320 WJAS. You hear me call Mike the Western Pennsylvania car consultant. That's not just a catchphrase. He was there for me when I needed guidance, and he can be there for you too. And not long after the wreck, I did what we tell people to do every week. Go to TowerAutoSales.com, check on his inventory. When I did, I got a Nissan Rogue, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Mike and his staff made the process so easy. That's why he calls it the Easy Buy process. So if you're in the market for a new ride, call Mike first, 412-828-6202. I'll be glad you did. He's also Biden, too. It's the show dedicated to all the things happening with the Republican Party in Western PA. Right from the folks who are making it happen. It's the elephant in the room. And it's this Saturday at 1 o'clock p.m. right here on the Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS.
Hey there.
Every Sunday from 7:30 to 8 a.m. Be sure to listen to Living Longer with Better Health, presented by Optilex Wellness Center. Each week is a fascinating program with information on how to live healthier and live longer. Join us this Sunday from 7:30 to 8 a.m. for Living Longer with Better Health, right here on the Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS.
Hey there.
My bank made a big mistake, but I forgave him. My servers
Officer.
water,
Hope you didn't
but
run
I
into
forgave
trouble
him.
getting here.
My toddler drew lipstick on the wall.
Super mutant.
Was
Use it as an
I
ambush.
ever mad? It got me thinking. I can forgive my bank and my server, but I'm upset at my own kid? I mean, what's most important here?
Hey.
So, tonight, the two of us are doing lipstick art. On paper, forgiveness is in you. PassItOn.com.
Mama, what does the chicken say?
Chicken. Oh, okay. Oh, a wolf.
Ooh! What about the tiny dog? Cat. Owl. Dolphin. What does the turkey say?
What?
You're the giraffe.
What do you want?
Giraffe, really? Okay. Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Pittsburgh weather.
Plenty of clouds in the sky tonight with a low 28. Getting sunnier throughout tomorrow with a high 41. Rain expected Thursday with a small chance of snow and a high 52. And skies are partly sunny Friday with a high 39. From the Ireland Contracting Studios, I'm Greg Maxwell on the Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS.
Sean Hannity. Afternoons at 3.
Let's cut the baloney here. We're going to be honest.
The Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS.
Radio show.
These movements are not new. They're just dangerous. They're not even new within the Republican Party. They're not even new within the conservative movement. Now, Congress is not necessarily
All right.
that is if you don't throw in kissing Putin's ass or demanding a ceasefire. And again, look at this coalition. The Marxists, the Islamists. Look at it. And the Republican isolationists. Doesn't mean you defend or support McConnell or Biden or Schumer. These are reprobates. In the case of McConnell, he'll do whatever Schumer tells him to do. In case of Schumer, he'll spend money like it's not his, it's ours. In case of Biden, you see Biden. He doesn't know how to spend our money. He doesn't know how to assist the country.
Hey.
In the case of Ukraine, too little, too late, without any independent oversight or auditing. In the case of Israel, he's undermining them every step of the way. But that's Biden. That's the Democrats. That's McConnell. Who are we?
Hey.
What do we want to do?
How you doing?
You and me. Red-blooded Americans. I'll be back.
Never mind, boy.
Life insurance. What's your excuse for putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think your work coverage is enough? There's a lot of excuses for putting off life insurance, but one big reason why you shouldn't. If the unexpected were to happen to you, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' tuition, and all the other bills? In a time of grief, the last thing you would want is for your family to have to sell the house and struggle to survive financially. At Ethos, we could get you covered in just 10 minutes, and boom, family protected. Rates can increase the longer you wait, so no more excuses. Take 10 minutes today and discover the modern way to get the life insurance coverage you need. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com.
You think weekday mornings are awful. I get it. But they don't have to be awful if you wake up with us, the GD Morning Show. News, sports, entertainment, and just an all-around good time. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on the Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS.
People always ask me, why should I call Mr. Rooter Plumbing? Here's why. Our owner, Bob Bill, learned plumbing from his father, who started plumbing in 1964. His father taught him to do it the right way the first time, and that's what Bob passes on to all of our plumbing technicians today. If you need a plumber, get it done right the first time. Call Mr. Rooter Plumbing. Always available with over 50 trucks on the road and financing available for big and small jobs. Why, Mr. Rooter? Because you deserve the best.
St. Barnabas Broadcasting thanks you for listening to the Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS. Didn't get what you were hoping for this Valentine's Day? Well, you'll love these new Lincolns from South Hills Lincoln. The all-new 2024 Lincoln Nautilus has arrived, providing sanctuary for the senses, featuring reimagined interior, connected experiences, as well as an impressive 48-inch digital display. The new 2024 Lincoln Nautilus is available in gas or hybrid models and is offered in the Lincoln Black Label version as well. Test drive at South Hills Lincoln, Route 19 South, Peters Township, just 3 miles south of South Hills Village. Visit southhillslincolnofpittsburgh.com.
Your home is more than brick and wood, more than windows and a roof. It's where you and your family are creating memories. At Ireland Contracting, we understand that. This is Diane Ireland. Protect and enhance your home with quality roofing, siding, and windows from Ireland Contracting. We provide a variety of options as well as financing. Visit IrelandContracting.com and see what we can do to keep your family safe and comfortable and making more memories. Call 1-800-NEW-ROOF or visit IrelandContracting.com.
My mom says I can be whatever I want to be when I grow up. But being the mayor of the lost city of Atlantis has its costs. My shell phone is ringing off the hook. That's why I have a used-free pay whole life insurance policy from GBO Life. Just 3 annual payments to fully pay up the policy, not covered like sand for a lifetime. My policy accumulates cash value to help protect my durability, and it may even earn dividends. Plus, as a GBO Life member, I get access to youth leadership programs, scholarships, and tuition rewards programs, which makes my mom happy. Don't let your kids be fishes out of water. Visit GBU.org and start their dreams too. GBU Life is the marketing name for GBU Financial Life. Life insurance is underwritten by GBU Life, Pittsburgh, PA. Policy will mature when insured reaches age 121. Payment of dividends is not guaranteed as
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... The detective... He's gone missing.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Hi.
Well, hello.
But Dad says not to talk to strangers.
He's right.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
Ever been up in the stands? Let's just say they can afford a lot of drugs.
Marxist wing of the Democrat Party has a lot in common with certain individuals in the Republican Party, in the MAGA movement, in the conservative movement, and in conservative media.
The blue jumpsuit you're wearing? You're a vault dweller.
Where do they disagree with Bernie Sanders when it comes to Israel? They don't.
Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth.
Ukraine?
And I'll tell you what.
I don't care about Ukraine.
Watch your back while you get used to
Taiwan? They don't care about you, Taiwan. America's the problem.
I'm in.
Good. Let's get
the isolationists, the Republican Party, the conservative movement say the same thing. I'm America first, but America's the problem. No, America is not the problem. Certain politicians are the problem.
I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait.
Joe Biden is a complete disaster. He's not doing what I'm talking about.
The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
And then they hide behind Trump, like Trump must embrace their view.
Over 200
Trump has never embraced their view. He'll say things they twist. He'll say things that they project their narrative upon.
You've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City.
But Trump was the strongest defender of Israel. Honestly, since Israel became a state 75 years ago. Trump, does he sound like an isolationist?
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue.
Trump used trade.
I'm definitely quoting that. Now
and built up our military.
Why come to Diamond
and demanded that NATO do the same damn thing. Does that sound like an isolationist? Does that sound like Charles Lindbergh?
My son, Sean.
He doesn't want war. None of us want war. But Trump also knows how to prevent it.
The missing child. As heartbreaking
Otherwise, why
today
build up
as
the
it ever
military?
was.
Why secure the
Tell me,
border?
do you suspect the Institute's involved?
Why spend so much time working on peace in the Middle East?
Who were they?
That, Blue, is the
Why
biggest
massive
mystery in the
train
Commonwealth.
sanctions against
No one really knows
China?
who or where they are, but their
Against Iran, he was destroying Iran. Economically, as Reagan did with the Soviet Union.
Sent from their hidden
He's
labs
no isolationist. He's no Charles Lindbergh. Try
Sometimes
as they might, these radicals and
and
extremists
a little covert agent
project
never suspect.
their imbecility
Not everything
onto
that
Trump.
goes wrong
It
has
fails
ways
when
to
you
do
actually
it,
look
but
at the
there's always a
substance.
chance.
Completely and utterly.
That's why I'm asking.
I don't know.
Donald Trump is not Rand Paul.
That's what makes them so scary. For
Not
the
even
last
close.
part of our interview, I'd like to
He's
do
not
something
Ron
different.
Paul. Not even close.
I want you to make a statement to Diamond City.
He's
direct.
not Bernie Sanders.
The threat of kidnapping
Not
is all
even
but
close.
ignored in the comments.
Rashida Tlaib, not even close.
Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone
But
out
he's
there
not
who's
McConnell
lost a
either.
loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
He's not.
Yes, my love.
Hey, Allison just texted me and said there's an injured deer out by our door.
Speak up, I couldn't hear you.
By our door?
She said it was right by our door. It was injured.
I don't see it. I'll go look.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone home? What, no comment? You're standing there with your jaw hanging out. Say something. Speak up, I couldn't hear you.
Lindbergh was one of the great statesmen of all time, and an enormous influence
No
on our
matter how
founding.
much you want to give up,
He was a contemporary of the revolution.
you have to have hope
He
that the
supported
freedom
the American Revolution. He
or at
opposed
least
the French Revolution.
to know the truth.
A strong
To
way
cut
to
to the
remember
chase, he
you.
opposed the French Revolution because the French Revolution was
everything.
about
It's gonna
destroying
take some time to put this all
Drug
together.
deal gone bad.
French society. The American Revolution was about strengthening American society, but
agreed to come with
introducing
you, right?
representative government and a
Watch your back.
constitutional system
Just say the word when you're ready.
without being a
Wait to see
colony
where this story goes next.
of the British Empire. So he stood out. He was actually Irish. Member of the British Parliament, a great thinker and writer, statesman, as I said, who had a great impact on our founders. The Berkey trusteeship, to cut to the chase, is this.